Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. Welcome back once again to JJ's PC Builds. And if this is your first time here, make sure you subscribe. And if you've already subscribed, welcome to the family. Welcome to JJ's PC Builds. And my veteran subscribers, as always, much love to you for all that you do, supporting the channel, helping, watching the videos from beginning to end is much appreciated. Not just on one video, they do on all my videos because they know we're trying to work towards monetization. But I do see we got new subscribers as well. So welcome to the family. Welcome to the community. Today we're going to be looking at the video of Naraka. On my last video, like I told you all, that we're going to be looking at something. So let's go ahead and jump into the action screen and show you more. So do stay tuned. All right, everybody, looks like we're on the action screen. Now we're looking at I know I said Nakara, it's actually Naraka. If I said that right, hopefully y'all can correct me on that. So I'm going to say Naraka. That's what it seems like. I'm on that right now. I'm looking at they got DirectX 11. I'm going to go DirectX 12, rendering scale. Let's see. We're tested. Let's go ahead and test it at full screen, 1080p, max frame. We'll put to unlimited just to see. Filter, default, shimmering waters, tender, Valley Springs, Wildgrass. We'll just leave it at default. HDR's off. Brightness we'll leave alone. V-Sync's off. Anti-analyzing's off. Motion blur's off. NVIDIA Dlss. Let's go ahead and turn this off. Graphic enhancement off. Reflex off. Let's turn highlights off. Custom, we'll run it at low settings, or let's do medium settings. Let's do medium settings. This way we can see what's going on. Okay, I'm turning it all on medium settings. Let's see. We'll leave ambient occlusion off to low. We'll put everything else on medium. And okay, so we'll do the anti-analyzing algorithm. We'll turn that off. Okay, we'll do everything at medium settings. We'll turn off everything else, and it'll be at 1080p. So do be aware it's going to be at 1080p. So we'll apply the settings. I must restart the game for it to take effect. Yes, we know. Okay, let's see. I've read the user agreement. This is the first time me starting this. Okay, understand this. On my last video, when I updated the drivers, nvidia said this was a game that they changed and they made Dlss 3 for it. So what my idea is to put it at a medium setting at 1080p to see what it does, and then at 1080p we're going to go ahead and turn on Dlss 3 and see what it looks like at medium settings. Now, and then we'll try the highest setting after that and see what's going on. Yeah, I understood the privacy thing. Tap to start. We're connecting. And also, too, I'm monitoring this with MSI Afterburner. Just to see. Just to see if it's going to be worth it. So. And yes, we're doing this with the RTX 4070. So just to give you all a helpful hint. Yes, I turned the sound off too, because I'm not sure the way YouTube would take the music of this if they would consider it as, bannable kind of thing. So I'm not going to take a chance. I'm just going to leave the music off, and I'll find some music. I'll put it in the background for y'all. But what I'm testing now is to see what is cooking with this. If it's going to, give me the 100% that I want. If the game is, I'll tell you what, so far, I'm looking at the preview of this and it's not too bad. As you can see, look at the FPS. I mean, I'm hoping that, it's not trickery on their part that the FPS is this high. So, but we'll find out. We'll find out for sure. So, I just wanted to run through this and see what the previews were like first. And I'm taking y'all along with me because the Naraka, is a game that nvidia recommended. So what I'm doing is I'm trying to find out myself, because they said that it plays at a like 60 or 70 FPS on without Dlss 3, and with Dlss 3 it plays at about maybe 130 140 FPS. They probably did it with the 4090, but I'm going to try it with the 4070 and see what's cooking. I mean, but so far, looking at the previews, it doesn't look too bad. And I'm not thermal throttling at this point, and it looks like it's balanced out pretty good. And this game is free to play. So if you're looking to play it, this would be a good testing game for you. So basically, I'm just testing it out to see what's cooking with it. It's because nvidia, recommended it. Just like Warhammer. So, tap ESC, then you can change the buttons in the button layout, change graphics, audio settings, blah, blah, blah. So, let's see what happens. It looks like it's loading still. It is kind of slow on loading, but so is superposition. the way I look at it. Huh. And also, too, they gave me a warning. I should have moved this to my SSD drive. Now, if you noticed any stuttering, that's because of my fault. You know, that's because of my fault. Oh, that is cool. Okay, so looking at this right here, look at the FPS on this. This is wild. I mean, 286, 290, and that's just at medium settings at 1080p. They said hit ESC, that I can take and turn around, and I can go down here. Okay, now let's turn on, let's try the highlights. Let's see, allow, yes. Wow. So now this is proving a point that I said on my live video that I had on Saturday, was the fact of that the display settings on the game controls what's going on your dashboard for GeForce, or your control panel for nvidia. So basically, they pretty much all the controls will be on your display settings. So when it comes to your graphic settings that are on your desktop and stuff like that, they're not really going to matter. So let's see. Wow. Wow. Look at that. Look at that. Wow. Okay, so let's see if we can take and bring it up some more. Let's see. Let's leave on the highlights. Let's turn on reflex. Let's turn on reflex plus boost and see what happens. You know. So we have to return the lobby. Okay, so we return to the lobby, and then we're going to restart the game. And the reason is because okay. So we'll leave her just like that. You know. I really think this is going to be a cool game. Wow, I didn't even do anything yet. Okay, so let's kind of. Okay. Don't mind me, I'm just going through this, to see. Let's see. Let's see if we can find something. Okay. Oh, cool. Wow. Nice. So let's go ahead and quit and go to the desktop. Right. And let's start the game again. The reason why I'm doing this is because I want to make sure that the settings get set in correctly, which I'm already finding one problem with this. Because they should automatically update and go back to the game. But I'm not seeing that with this. This is basically where they say you got to quit the game and you got to go again. So that means every change that I make to the settings, yeah, we know about the mechanical hard drive, blah, blah, blah. Space, tap to start. We know. Okay, please wait a few minutes. So this is basically where it's saying it's only required once after the last update. So let's go ahead and wait it out and, you know, see what's going on from there. Look, I'm going through this game because, nvidia said that, DLSS, they upgraded it from DLSS 2 to DLSS 3. So I wanted to see what they upgraded. You never know. This might be a game I like to play. And so far, what I seen from the first bit was it wasn't that bad. Yeah, and I know also too we're getting close to 20 minutes on this. So, but we're going to spend a little more extra time with this because I want to see a lot more about what's going on about this pretty cool game. I got some other cool games too that I need to check out with you all. So you guys don't see me play many DirectX games, so we're bringing some DirectX games for you. This one I set at DirectX 12 instead of DirectX 11. I wanted to give the RTX 4070 a fighting chance. And believe it or not, it's still sitting where I left the settings the last time. On the last video to now, it's still on the same settings. So basically the memory clock set up to 2000 plus, and the GPU clock set at 200 plus, and the power to the core set up on plus 15. Still have not changed it. It's still the same. That's where my settings are, and they have not changed. And I do notice that it doesn't even, the memory, it's not even using a lot of VRAM neither. I mean, I got 12 gigabytes of VRAM. I'm only up to 3 gigabytes that I'm using with this game. But when we get into the game, then we'll explore it even more. You know, right now we're giving it a warm up and we're trying to see what it does. I was curious. So being curious always kills the cat, but satisfaction always brought it back. So bear with me as we go through, because this is the beginning of this, me starting up this game for the first time. I like to make videos with y'all on the first time startup of the games, as then you'll see like how much you go through just to get it all started up. So now we can continue to play. And no. Okay, so I guess this is where we start. We'll hit the start button and see where it leads. Well, I didn't want no match with no bot. Robots will help you experience the game more smoothly in the initial period. As you rank increases, number of bots will gradually decrease. Okay, allow access. I guess we're customizing. I'll leave it on her. So, well, why not? We'll just leave it on her. Okay. I guess we can take a look around. Alrighty. So I guess I didn't go through the training period. So, okay. So, we're going to look around a little bit. Now, the thing is this. They said that using a regular hard drive will make this lag. I'm not seeing no lag. Weird. So, but I'm still getting over 200 FPS. Yeah. I mean, let's do a full circle. And it only dropped down to 191. Oh, there we go. Let's see what it drops down to. Oh, I'm dead. Jeez. You don't spend but a minute in there and they're already trying to kick your butt. Wow. Okay, that's why it's because it's at a quick match and I didn't really want to do that. That's interesting. Huh. Wow. Okay. So, oh, there we go. Now we got it to drop down. Wow. Interesting moment. Well, at least you ain't got nobody attacking you right now. That's a good thing. So let's hit the ESC button. Let's go to settings. Let's go to the point of let's turn reflex off. Let's turn on DLSS 3. And then hit ESC. I think it looks cool. I really do. Looking at this, I think it looks cool. So if I hit M, I get a map. Awesome. This game is very playable with or without DLSS on. So, okay, let's go ahead and get out of here and quit the desktop. Alrighty. So, now let's go back to the main view. Okay, let me close everything out of here really quick. Okay, so now my conclusion to this, okay, the DLSS looks perfect. I did have it at medium settings. It was giving me great FPS. Like I'm going to tell you, it's giving me great FPS. I am happy with the fact of how it played. The they said if I use a mechanical hard drive, I'm going to have stuttering and everything else. I only seen it on the startup a little bit, but everything else, the game played fine. You know, and don't forget your drink and snacks, by the way. So, that's a game I could recommend. You know, and yes, I didn't do FSR. They had available FSR2 Plus, but I'm not messing with FSR2. Okay, now if they put in FSR3, then that would be a different story. But with all that banning stuff going on with AMD right now, that's the last thing I want to play on this. You know, because I don't want to wind up getting my account banned from Steam just because of all that noise. So, on the end part of all this, I really see that this is a very viable game. And if you really want to play the Naraka, go on Steam. It's free. You know, give it a shot. See what you think on. If you got an AMD card, try it on AMD. But that anti-lag plus, I would recommend you do not touch that anti-lag plus. Do not turn it on whatsoever. Make sure it's off. If you're still running on the 10.1 driver software, or basically they removed it on the 10.2 version. So you're best off to go to the 10.2 version, and that way you're playing it safe and you don't get your count banned. Not sure if it'll do it on this one, but you never know. You don't want to play it safe because, you know, until AMD gets that stuff worked out, just stay away from the anti-lag plus. As far as nvidia, I tried to show you all that, you know, whatever settings you have on your desktop for the GeForce and the control panel, basically the game basically takes over and sets it the way they want to set, and they basically disable some of that stuff that's right there running in the background. So basically they have all the control when it comes to your GPU, except for like MSI Afterburner. They don't got a control of that because that's separate software. And like I said, I maxed it out. It gave me over 200 plus on this game. I'm happy with it. I seen it dip down to the 70s and go up to the 200s. So we're dealing with on the low for the 70s and we're going up to the 200s. Now, if you turned everything off, it still stayed at the 200s. Now, if you notice that, that's what happened. The first time we did it, second time we did it somewhere else. So, yeah, I was going back and forth. Look, the game is practically brand new to me. I'm showing you all, I'm going through and trying to find where to go that's best to get you the best results of the test. So, we moved around a little bit of the game. So, but I'm going to play the game a little bit more to see what's the best of it and what's the worst of it. And, when I find that out and I go through it and see what the best and the worst of the game is, I'll take you all along with me and I'll show you what I discovered. So hopefully we can go that route and see what we discovered, and, everything will be everything. But that is my conclusion. And if you made it to the end of this video, I do appreciate you sticking around all the way to the end. And if this is your first time here, subscribe. And if you've already subscribed, welcome to the family. Welcome to JJ's PC Builds. And my veteran subscribers, as always, much love to you for all that you do, watching the videos from beginning to end, and helping out support the channel. But until the next time and the next video, this is JJ on JJ's PC Builds. We will see you on the next one.